right, we're gonna get into it now because. All right, let's get into it. Okay, welcome. I don't know how I usually do this. I really don't.
You want me to do
Yeah, Najma, take it away. You take it away.
All right. Hi, guys. We're back with another episode with more guests.
Yeah.
You guys want to introduce yourselves or should we do that?
We'll start on this side. You want to introduce?
Starting on the better side?
Damn.
All right,
I didn't even say it.
I said it. We're gonna start on this side because Najma, we always do it on that side. So let's do something different. We're gonna go on this side.
All right. Take it away. Take it away.
Hey,
Your own peoples. Take it away.
Hey guys, my name is Khalid and Jassir. 22 years old from Perth, Western
Wow,
Australia.
we're giving
age. They don't know what we got.
You know, it's a dating profile type of thing. You know?
I was about to say that.
22 years old. I'm a basketball player, creative director. I'm a bit of everything. You know, visionary.
Wow.
visionary.
Pull out
I
the
like to call
CV.
myself,
Pull out the
you know?
CV.
he said.
I'm a polite individual. No, I'm playing.
All right.
I like
that's
long
me.
walks on the beach.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna go over that side.
Well, my name's Jassir, 20 years old, and creative
Okay.
director as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
He's 20.
You got to add something else.
There's
Khalid, like,
what can I say? I'm from Perth. Yeah, what else can I say? There's nothing much to say, honestly.
there's actually nothing.
Okay, we're the ones gonna
There
ask the
isn't.
questions, and they're gonna
Let's see.
answer. Oh, okay. You mean now? Oh, okay.
About what?
No, I was saying in general, we're gonna be asking the question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I just want to say I didn't get the memo for the All Black. I feel left out.
Oh.
Yeah, I
that-
feel left out.
The reason we're wearing this.
We have our
is
reason.
Because this is my second mother's brand. So this is Ryan's brand. So it's called Roots of Rise. He started his own brand. He does like his own prints, and this is actually his girlfriend's eyes.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
always
actually cool.
take notes.
lit.
So yeah.
But it's
So
okay,
he
you're
actually
still in it.
we wanted to just give him some love because we're so proud.
Yeah,
nice.
I'll probably be wearing it more than once. In this.
It's very comfortable.
very.
Very, very comfortable.
By now. So
Yeah.
what? Is he in
So
Perth?
he's in
Yeah,
Perth.
he's
He's
in
from
Perth.
Perth. He's 18 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Uni
I'm
student.
even wearing my boy's brand. He's from Perth as well.
Yeah, there's so
Ah.
many cool brands.
Yeah, there's so many. Bro.
Like,
Shout out Jean Tip Off.
There we go.
Sorry,
I
guys.
was gonna say you gotta
You
let
have to
everyone
shout
know who it
out,
is.
shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
speaking about that, there is a lot of creatives in Perth, and you guys are two of them, and that is the reason you are here. Look at Why are you nervous? Stop, please.
Not used to it, yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
No, but like that was a good direction, guys.
Yeah.
But that's exactly why you guys are here. Like you guys are, like I think we need to rep Perth, and like there's some creatives out here, and like no one ever knows. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do, and how you got in this industry, and
How it all
everything.
started. Oh.
So one of you take it
Do you
away.
want to start off?
What do you go first, guys?
He's nervous.
Well, I feel like I've always been a creative person, but I just never really had an outlet to like figure out which way I wanted to go. Like I used to play music when I used to play instruments when I was younger.
Oh,
So
wow.
I played the drums, played the piano, played the trumpet. All my family are musicians.
Wow.
So I was like,
Start
I
a whole
tried
band.
that. No, we're not that talented.
Okay.
no synchronization.
Oh, okay.
But I tried that and I enjoyed it when I was younger, but I just didn't think it was for me. And then I decided to start playing basketball, and I didn't really know how I could still be a creative person. I felt like I was going through like midlife crisis as like a 12-year-old. But I was like, I want to be a basketball player, but I want to be like
You wanna
creative.
do everything.
I want to do
You wanna
everything.
do
You know?
yeah.
So trying to find a nice medium was a struggle at the start, but
Yeah.
I feel like where I'm at now, I'm still balancing it. And
Do you have a favorite? Like, do you like basketball more than being a creative, or do you
you know
like
what it
the
is?
other
I
one around?
feel guilty if I do one more than the other. So like,
Right.
if I hoop more, I feel like I'm not giving my creative
Yeah.
side. I'm not
Not
like,
giving
you know,
love
Yeah.
for
you know?
evenly for each.
And then if I do too much creative stuff, I'm like, I need to get in the gym.
People gonna
Right.
forget who
You
you
know,
are.
people gonna forget,
yeah.
like, you know? So it's like finding a nice medium it's been
So
a challenge.
what type of creative are you now? Like, what do you do?
I say creative director only because I feel like I model, I do a bunch of stuff, but I feel like creative directing is like it's not just one thing. You can be a creative director and model in a thing. You can be a creative director and just help out, literally.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
be in the background directing people's stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I do a lot of that. Sometimes I'm invited to shoots that I'm not involved in just for my like comments and side
Yeah.
stuff. So I feel like doing that is like why I call myself a creative director.
Oh, cool.
That's interesting.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Take it away, Jassir.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm in the industry just yet.
Okay.
I'm getting into it. How did it start for me though? I reckon after I graduated school, I got into fashion a lot. I was shopping everywhere,
Guys, if you
just
see
trying to
his
be
fits,
different.
you know he's into fashion. Like
Everyone
every
knows.
day,
Everyone
every
knows.
day new fit.
Oh yeah, I was buying new clothes, getting into fashion. Then it just came to a point where couldn't find the one thing that I want. Like, you know, you always have that thing where you just have it in your head,
Yeah.
but you will never find it anywhere for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's start a clothing brand. But it was a typical clothing brand. I was thinking of, for some reason, thinking of tracksuits, shorts, hoodies, just, you know, the usual cliche stuff.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where I'm like,
You don't want that.
it's too much, everything. But then it got to a point where when we were working on the actual brand, we were surprised by the love that was given to us. Because I thought it was going to be like a little small thing.
Right. Yeah.
Surprised. And then a whole lot of creatives got involved. We were talking about big names. So like, whoa, we could probably turn this into something else because we know we don't have the tools right now to actually make this thing happen. So I'm like, let's do something. While I've always been interested in. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but for some reason, Australia does not get the love it deserves.
Nope.
In my
Definitely.
Nope.
And not like, especially Perth. for some
especially Perth.
Yeah.
The most, probably if the most isolated city,
Yeah.
is
It's
for a reason.
The is. And then even within Australia, you see all the people in Melbourne, Sydney saying
Yeah.
Perth, what is that? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. But if you live in it, you can see the actual talent. So
And
I'm
I feel like
let's-
people-
Oh,
in
we're
Perth
stepping. I think
work
everyone's
hard.
stepping out now.
Yeah,
that's
really.
what I like. I love
yeah,
it.
in my opinion, it's happening as well. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, let's try to get involved somehow, some way.
Yeah.
The brand was already called Therapy. We have
So tell us a
people-
little bit about that.
Yeah,
Why is it
So
called therapy?
Therapy is basically, so we'll go back to my personal story about the fashion
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So I'm like, therapy is, fashion was the outlet to actually express myself. That
Right,
was my
okay.
therapy. I don't care about doing anything. I was just like, you know, I wear these clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel happy about myself. So I'm like, we have a bunch of creators. We have photographers. We have creative directors. We have DJs. We have even athletes like boxers or when Khalid was doing basketball as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is probably their therapy, their land of satisfaction. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's just bring a bunch of creators. I haven't gone to the industry just yet, so I'm saying, let's say if these people are already established, I'll get to work with them. We're both there. It's a win-win situation, you know what I
Helping each
mean?
other out.
Yeah, everyone-
And then maybe I could be the person that actually gives them the spotlight that they actually deserve in Perth.
Yeah.
So far, that's my story, honestly. I want to say I'm in the industry just yet, but then that's how it's been right now.
You're getting your like
That's
feet
pretty
warm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Foot in the door.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing about Perth. Not just that like we're isolated, but like when one person starts something, everyone's showing love.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
100%.
it's such a shocking thing, but it's a beautiful thing because
Yeah.
I think in Melbourne and Sydney, because they're such big cities, there's so much competition and no one wants to like hype everyone else up.
Yeah.
Like even when we started this, the amount of like love we had, we were like it was just out of nowhere. Like people we don't even speak to, but that's like, and people need to know that like Perth is the place.
Like,
and like
yeah, it's
we're-
good.
there's- everyone's talented here. Like yeah, I love it.
I love it because like everyone knows someone's talented in some ways. Like
Yeah.
everyone does something. So like once I think I noticed that when everyone started doing music, it started off with music, and
Yeah.
then everyone's doing like YouTube,
Exactly,
and then now it's like. I
Even
think this
sport.
year, sport as well, like all
Yeah.
that. And then I think as like past few years, I feel like after COVID, everyone just started
100%.
popping out. I'm just
Yeah.
left,
They were
right.
creating talents.
Yeah.
And then
Lockdown.
like, yeah, and then once we started doing our podcast, because we've been speaking about it for a minute, then we started noticing other podcasters, like we started noticing a lot of things, and we started seeing a lot of things, content coming up on our pages. It's just like Perth this, Perth that, and I'm just like, it's so exciting to see when we hear
It
everyone's,
encourages
like,
you.
yeah, it's so
100%.
exciting.
Yeah, it
And I'm
encourages
just like,
you.
finally, like everyone's gonna see like Perth is lit. Like I'm saying, I've been saying it, everyone's been saying it, but
Bro,
Perth is lit. Like
The
even
whole country is behind. In the sense that it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone in this city was waiting for someone to like, I feel
Blow.
like we all blow up, and then
Exactly.
that would be
I'm
the
a
thing that
follow,
gets the whole
yeah,
city
yeah,
going.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
boom.
But
yeah.
it's like people in Melbourne would blow up out of nowhere. People
Yeah.
in Sydney would blow up out of nowhere, and then Perth it was kind of like we just expect someone to come up and then
Yeah.
bring everyone else with. When
100%.
bro, I'm telling you, if we all started this maybe 5 years ago,
Yeah.
10 years ago, God knows where we would have been.
I
Yeah.
now, you know?
100%.
I wish.
yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone was scared. Like
Yeah.
people are more a bit scared.
It's
and
the
like,
judgment.
But then
It's
there's
the
also
judgment.
the tools and the resources. Like
Yeah, there's not
Melbourne,
much.
Melbourne and Sydney, they're
Yeah.
like creative hubs of the world.
Well,
Of the world, you
yeah.
know? Like you can do anything when you're in that
Yeah.
city. Opportunities come at you. You don't even have.
Yeah.
You can just stand there. Whereas in Perth, you have to go out looking for it, and that's as much as the first step is real hard. Like going to look for an opportunity,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
that's even harder because
I
you don't know
think
if it's
even
gonna
like
go well.
us, like also being black in Perth.
Yeah.
There's not that many black creatives.
Yeah.
Like I think white creatives, they've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Melbourne's the hub for black creatives.
100%.
And I think because there's such a big like crowd, it helps them. Like even when you watch things and you're like, oh my God, like how do they even get to do
How
this?
did they
Like,
get to
Yeah.
this? How
I'm
did you
like,
even think of this?
how did you even,
know?
yeah, how did you even
Yeah.
think, it's just because they've got people behind them. But I think Perth will get there.
Yeah.
I think Perth 100%. I'm waiting for the day like someone will create some like huge event
Yeah,
and just
and
showcase
the whole city.
everything.
Which is what exactly
I feel
like
like
me
it's
and
gonna happen.
like with therapy,
Yeah,
this is what Jass is
exactly.
doing, and I'm also running an event in February next year.
You want to plug
Okay.
it?
Yeah, it's called $1 in a Dream. Shout out $1
Is
in a
that
Dream.
yours?
It's
that's
called
us.
what?
$1 in a Dream.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How do y'all come up with these names? Because this
Yeah.
is lit. What the hell?
Okay, honestly, I'm a Drake fan, all right? So I didn't pick the name.
okay,
and
okay.
the person I'm doing it with, he's
Yeah.
a J. Cole fan.
Yeah.
J. Cole had a tour back in like 2016 where he
Yeah.
went and called it $1 in a Dream tour. The tickets were $1 and everyone got, it was a whole thing. I didn't know this. I wouldn't have joined. I'm a Drake fan. I don't like J. Cole like that.
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, I joined.
Wow.
The idea behind it was
Yeah.
same thing as therapy was get 12 people that we felt like in our city that were doing their thing, not necessarily the biggest in the world or biggest in the city, but it's like they had their own crowd, they
Yeah.
had their love. They just need to be all in the same roof because we had painters, we had
Wow.
clothing designers, we had musicians, we had artists, we had all kinds
You
of
can
people.
be creating magic in that room and
That's
you
what I'm
wouldn't even
saying.
know it.
You wouldn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
but
just
the-
sounds beautiful. I don't know.
Imagine putting all these people
Yeah.
that are all from Perth
Yeah.
in the same room, showing them like the whole venue, the whole event, everything
just
is
about
just to
them.
show them love. And it's
Yeah.
like they
That's cool.
reaching out to them and showing them about the idea and telling them about it. They were on it straight away. The people that are helping us, we got a lot of film students helping us. We got a lot of love from
Wow.
people in this city that honestly, I wouldn't have thought.
I feel like everyone here is willing to help. Like everyone's
Everyone.
happy
Yeah.
to give their
Especially-
time.
I'm surprised about that, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit, me
No.
too.
I think in
Honestly,
Melbourne,
I
if you
thought-
ask someone for help, they'll be like, all right, so how
Yeah,
much are you
how much
paying
you
me?
charge
How much
me?
you, do you know what I mean?
Even if you know them.
I swear to
Yeah.
God. I think the culture is so, like when we went, the culture was so different. Like I was like, oh my God, I feel like everyone is competing with each other, but they're friends.
Yeah.
It was just not the same as it is here. Like the vibe here, everyone loves each other. Not that much. But like most people love each
little bit.
other. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
That sounds exciting. I was like, that sounds really
No,
amazing.
I'm even thinking about when we're actually going to do this. We're trying to. The main priority of the event is to get the entire city. We're not making any
wow.
commission. Unless we get a sponsor that can
Yeah.
actually help us out financially.
Yeah.
Everything's out of pocket.
Yeah.
We're trying to get as many people there. We're trying to even do like a way for the whole city to show love, and then like continue this on some way
Yeah.
somehow. We recorded a short film for it, so we got all the 12 creatives that we picked. We put them in a short film, and we're trying to make this as legit as possible because I felt like I've been to Melbourne twice, and it was only for basketball. And I landed in Melbourne, went to my basketball tournament, and flew back
And
to
you
the
left.
airport. Like, I didn't do nothing. And every time I ask a creative in Perth something, oh, you have to go to Melbourne, oh, you have to go to Sydney, oh, you have to do this.
Yeah.
And I was getting so sick and tired because I've never been.
When is it the other way around?
I was like, bro, why don't we do our own thing here?
Exactly.
And
Go to
make
yeah.
them
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
here. Like, make people
100%.
come to Perth.
Like, oh my God, I'm missing
Yeah.
out.
Oh, my days,
Yeah.
I'm missing out. I need to go to Scarborough.
I saw this.
Oh, guys, it's gobs.
That's not the only thing we have in
No,
common.
come on,
Yeah.
come on. It's a highlight.
Yeah. I saw this. I don't know. I think they have a podcast and they did like this huge event and it was like a
We spoke
trivia
about
style
this.
event. I think I
Yeah.
sent it to you. And it was just a bunch of people getting together and they would seat people like randomly and they'll just play trivia. But like just getting people to sit down together and communicate was like, it was a huge
It's a
thing.
thing in
Do you know what I
itself,
mean?
yeah.
Like, I'm like, no one, I feel like people here just go out for events. They go out for a good time.
100%.
They don't go
Yeah.
out for anything else. And I think they need to wake up and be like, all right, like, you know, we need to do something.
There was
actually need to do
a
something.
point in time. I think I was when I first like met you properly. I was telling people I feel like I'm a creative from Friday to Sunday because it's like that's the
okay.
only time
That's
like
the only time.
anything creative
Yeah.
is like
Yep.
happening. Like I'd see
Exactly.
all my creative friends from Friday to
Exactly.
Sunday, and then Monday comes, it's like back to work and basketball and school.
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
nothing else.
It's crazy.
And then you go to Melbourne and you hear about
Every
Tuesday
day.
there's something to
Single
do.
day, yeah.
Wednesday
Yeah,
there's something
Tuesday.
to do. I'm like, what are you doing on a Tuesday afternoon?
So when did you guys meet?
When did we meet?
You guys said at the same time.
Damn. When
Sound like
did we
we
meet?
know.
I think we just had bare mutuals.
Hella
So I think
mutuals.
Everyone knows each other. It's
yeah,
Perth.
especially here in Perth. But then I think was it what? End of 2021
Probably.
or beginning
yeah.
of 2022. So it's, what, it's
Yeah.
been a year and a bit, I think.
Yeah. When I came back from
Yeah,
America.
yeah. I don't know where he came from. I
Yeah.
just spawned. It's because he was mutual with people that I went to school with, known for like a good 15 years, and I don't know where this guy comes, and I'm like, where did this kid
Yeah.
come from?
Somehow me and Nash met. Because me and Nash met
I think
randomly.
he reappeared as like he was just random. I don't
Yeah.
really like, I don't really know that many people. Fruits is the one that knows people and remembers people. Me,
Oh, she's Mr. President.
Yeah,
you walk
she's
with
a big
her.
boss.
Everyone knows her.
And she'll remember you. Me, I'm like,
I'll meet you
I
once
don't
and
know.
that's it.
I
who
remember
are.
you from like no.
But anyways, we need. What else do you want to talk about?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't know. Is there any big things coming up? Like, do you guys have
Other than the February event?
Other than the February event, yeah.
Oh wait. Actually, you want to drop the clothing line? So when is this?
Oh, we don't. Honestly, we're gonna keep it as a community platform where it's gonna be highlighting creators. So we're doing season 1 right now. Khalid's involved. Other people are involved as well, and then season 2, season 3, season 4. We're gonna keep on going with it the whole time. Clothing line. It's probably the back of my head right now. Is because honestly, Khalid keeps telling me this. Me, honestly, in my opinion, I haven't fathomed how big it is. He just keeps bigging me up, saying, "Oh, this, that." People are saying this. People are saying that. In my head, I'm like, I feel like I know these guys are involved personally, so I'm like, I don't understand why it's big of a deal.
Right.
But I haven't fathomed it yet. But then slowly I am, because this guy keeps bigging me up. Random people on a weekend are telling me therapy this, therapy that.
It's
this
cool.
guy thought he got signed by someone thought that he got signed by an agency.
Someone thought
That's
I
what
was
he
like,
thought it was.
someone
No
thought I was
way.
signed because he posted me, and I was getting messages like congratulations. I said, for
what? For what?
Thanks. I said thanks, my boy. I was like
He
thanks.
just said thanks.
And then who else was it? Pilot. He announced
And then
Pilot. Pilot's a
Pilot's
boxer.
one,
Yeah.
oh my
Right.
days.
And then people thought Pilot was a fighter for therapy. I was like,
Oh, what the
Oh,
hell?
okay, 'cause
so people thought it was like
I
an
get it, I
agency
get it, I
just
get it.
signing random
Exactly.
people.
That sort of makes sense.
Yeah, I could
Does that
see
make
how
you want to
the-
start an
it makes-
agency?
No, I don't know.
Don't start there.
I'm not getting into that. But nah, so we're not doing an event like Khalid's doing.
Okay.
We're gonna make it like, let's say it's gonna be like a content creation platform where we might do TikToks, YouTube, and all of that stuff, and just keep it that way. And then for now, that's all we have planned. We already have the season 2 batch confirmed. We don't want to stick to Perth only. We're going to give them love they deserve. So I'm going to go all over Australia. We've got a batch in Melbourne ready as well. It's just a matter of time when we actually start recording, and then that's about it, to be honest.
So how do you guys pick
Wow.
them? Like, do you guys know them or?
For me
how does this
personally,
work?
we already knew them because
Yeah.
we got, like Khalid saying, Friday to Sunday, you feel like a creative
Yeah.
because everyone's there. You have, for example,
He's
we
handing
have
out business cards,
Legit.
guys.
Hey,
Hey, that's
Hey,
what we
you
should
want
be
to do
doing.
shit?
Yeah.
But like,
I would
it's
do
true
that.
because like I feel like our business cards are our Instagram.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm just walking up,
Yeah.
you connect
Yeah.
with someone. Hey, what's your Insta?
done. Exactly.
They see
yeah.
that you're on the same type of like
Yeah.
wavelength, and
Yeah.
everyone misses you.
And I think people cannot be shy about asking.
100%.
Like,
Because
do not be
you
shy.
don't want to miss out on an opportunity. You
Yeah,
don't know
what
what's
and
we'd
the
gonna
say,
worst thing
happen.
that's
yeah.
gonna happen is get a no. Who cares?
so
Just
what's
keep
what we
going.
say, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's about. So we got Alex, we have DJ Ways, we have Ish, which is a photographer, we have D'Angelo, which is a content creator as well, Pilot, the boxer. I'm getting in it as well, just for the lols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you
Why
doubting
not?
yourself?
Why are you
for the
doubting
love?
yourself?
I'm being genuine.
You're
I
creative
have not
director too.
fathomed how big this project
But
is.
Tell them
People
what you do.
keep
All you
telling
do,
me.
you need to tell them what
Exactly.
you do.
You need
Exactly,
to
yeah,
own
you
it,
need to-
bro. Because
yeah.
You need
it's
to-
not like it's not gonna be like a title that someone's gonna give to. Like I've been
Yeah.
saying I was a creative director since like I was 5 years
one,
old.
yeah,
you
I
know?
didn't even know what it meant.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just heard it one time. I said it sounded nice. You
Oh,
know?
cool. I'm gonna
I put on my
give it-
resume thinking I was gonna get a job, bro. I was like, the creative
Yeah.
director, what? You know?
No, you need to tell them this. But all you do is edit and do
Edit.
this and plan and like.
And it's
you
like-
need to,
That's a lot of work.
that's a
That's
lot
a lot of work.
And you're not doing
Sure.
it for money. You're not doing it for. You're doing it out of love because you actually
Yeah.
want to do this.
The funny thing is I'm studying it in uni as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. Do you have any other plans for later? I don't think so.
I think going back to what you said about you don't actually realize how big it is. One thing I kept trying to like, especially you guys as well. Our Instagrams, our social medias, our everything. You don't know who's sharing what to who. You don't know how.
Exactly.
You might
That's
see how
the
many people have
thing.
watched it, but
Yeah.
you might not see
You
how
don't
many
know
people press their
anything.
account,
You see the
like
shares,
interact.
but not who.
You know, you don't see who.
Yeah.
You don't see how many times. You know, so it's like I always tell people, you might get love from like 5 people, but 15 people saw it.
Yeah.
And then 10 other
people
people,
talk.
those other 5 are thinking, oh, it's cool, but like I don't really know them like that, so I
Yeah.
don't want to follow them because they don't know that big yet.
Yeah.
And when you make it big, they'll be like, oh, I've known you since day one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I always tell everyone, you got to fake it till you make it. Like,
100%.
Bro.
Is that your brand? Fake it
bro,
till you make it?
Fake it till you
guys,
make it.
Guys, I'm telling you
Tell
this
us
for
the
free.
story,
I'm going to tell you guys
please.
this for free. I'm going to tell you this for free.
Go ahead. I'm
Drop some bars.
listening.
I was saying, I think since I started playing basketball in like year 11. And I was a soccer player before that. I always thought I was gonna be a soccer player.
Why is every basketball player like not even a basketball player from the
Because
beginning?
bro,
What
it's
is this
like
about?
I feel like here basketball wasn't that big as a junior. Like it was just
But we
soccer.
have
Right.
some ballers
You
here.
were
We
right.
have some hoopers. Like either you were raised in basketball
Yeah.
or
Everyone
you
was
fell
raised.
in
You got
love.
into it.
You got into it, you know. And when I was younger, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a soccer player. I'm gonna be a soccer player. As soon as I got my growth spurt, and I started being, you know, I'm a little
Started saying,
competitive.
oh, okay.
So maybe basketball. I was getting injured too much, so I was like, maybe let me play basketball. I was watching games online. I watched the UCLA game. I think I was 17, 16.
Yeah.
I watched the UCLA game. I said, I'm gonna play basketball in California. I don't care how I do it.
You're gonna
I don't
get
care.
there.
I could not even dribble the ball. I couldn't shoot. I couldn't do nothing with the basketball. I just said, I want to go there. I'm gonna do it.
The
and I'm
same
gonna
way you
do it.
didn't know what a
Okay.
creative director was, you didn't know what
I
a
just said,
basketball
you know
was.
what? Fake it till I make it, bro. I was telling my coach, great guy, love that guy
Yeah.
to bits. He looked me in the face and said, if you have this much confidence in yourself, absolutely
You're gonna make it.
No one's gonna tell you otherwise, right?
100%.
Couldn't shoot, couldn't dribble. I was just running. I
my
was a body there. I ended up going to California. I can say I played collegiate basketball in California. I didn't go to
Yeah.
UCLA, but I went to
But you
college.
still
And,
played.
you know, I still went to
Wow.
California. I got
Yeah.
to live there.
That was a
got to
big
play
deal.
basketball. For me, getting even interest from that school was like a dream in itself because I was
Yeah.
like, it's like what I've wanted to do since I was a child. And I
Yeah.
actually kept to my word.
Yeah.
So now we're in the position that I'm at right now. I've been saying something hopefully in the future. I've been saying I want to be on a Vogue. I want to be on a Vogue cover somehow,
I
somewhere.
can see that.
I don't know how. I just feel like it's going to happen. I just,
Don't worry, it'll
some
happen.
way, somehow,
It'll
you know?
happen. It'll happen. Don't worry
And
about it.
I want to be a millionaire before I'm 25.
Wow.
So I said those two things. I said
You only
I'm
got
speaking-
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years is a
Inshallah,
lot.
you'll make
Inshallah,
it.
You know, God knows.
Yeah.
But
If it's in your heart, it'll happen.
absolutely right. And if
Yeah.
I pray for it and if it's good for me, nothing can
Wallah.
stop me. But
Yeah.
I've been speaking it to existence. So I've been saying fake it till you make it because it's worked for me.
Every day he
hasn't
wakes
missed-
up, he goes,
I'm
I'm going to be a
hasn't missed-
millionaire.
I'm gonna be a
I'm gonna do what
millionaire
he's
and wake
doing.
up, you know?
I'm gonna do what he's doing.
Looks at himself, brushes his teeth.
You know what?
I got this
Damn.
guy.
Oh, this is what a millionaire would do. Yeah, I'm such a millionaire.
Yeah.
I just don't have the money yet.
No. One day.
What do you want to be?
Oh.
I want to be. Honestly,
Do you have like goals? Like,
Yeah.
I think for right now it's therapy. Honestly, you know how I have all these creatives here. I want to get someone huge, like a big guest,
who's your
American
biggest
name.
guest that you like? Who's your dream
I have
guest?
2 right now. So one which is in Australia right now. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I don't know if
You
you
gonna
guys
make it
seen
happen?
the J.
If we had Peter Ball on this, guys,
True.
y'all can do it.
Yeah, true.
Have you seen that guy, that J Verse on TikTok in Melbourne?
Oh, the rapper?
Oh,
The
he's
rapper.
Wait, who?
Yeah.
He is a
J
hard
Verse.
Yeah.
working.
The guy that's he's always on the street
He's always
singing
on
to
Sing
Shaq.
Bro,
Yeah.
I saw the
Yeah.
kid got a Snoop Dogg feature.
Yeah, he got a Snoop Dogg feature.
Yeah.
I saw that.
He just pulls up to random
Yeah.
people.
What was
So
that?
whenever people have concerts there, when you know how they're walking to the stage, the guy has a whole speaker
He's walking around.
and he's just singing on a mic the whole time with them.
like,
and
real
just
quick,
gets a
real
love.
quick.
Shout out Davis, man.
Ah. Yeah.
That's
one
a
guy.
hard working.
That's
like,
that. No, that's like something you can respect,
I'm
bro.
surprised.
Yeah.
Because when they get the success that they deserve, you can't hate on it.
No,
it's
you
like you put
can't.
yourself on the line.
He
and
didn't
you
come
got
out
it.
of nowhere. He was
100%.
actually working hard.
100%.
So that's one.
And then the second one, which
Who's your
I don't know
dream?
how-
Like, it's
I
like
got-
Number
I already
one.
got my dream. It's Kanye West.
Oh,
That
wow.
guy, I need a talking to with that guy.
Damn.
You wanna
pick
sit
his
down?
brains out. Honestly, I want to see what's going on inside. Because for me, honestly, that's the biggest creative.
He is a creative.
in the
No
world.
matter if people hate on
I'm
him,
sorry.
at the end of the day, he's a creative.
Like, in my opinion, all creatives are psycho.
Oh, you guys.
That was a
my
nice way of
opinion.
calling me a psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
hate
what's
them.
that
Yeah,
psycho?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But you're
That's
the
why
one-
it's called therapy, guys.
That-
Y'all get
I see what you did. I see what you did. You did.
Good one, good
Yes,
one,
no.
it? Do I get a
Nice.
payment for this
Yeah,
now?
good one.
Did
Do
Huh?
I get paid?
No, not yet.
He's gonna use it now. I'm like,
Right.
yeah. I'm
Hey,
just
when you
gonna-
go talk to Kanye, drop it.
He's gonna put down a
I
t-shirt.
get you.
He's gonna put down a
100%.
t-shirt.
All
But
creatives
yeah.
are psychos. That's
I
actually
think-
cool.
It's just Kanye. That guy, he
Kanye
needs a
therapy.
talking to, honestly.
I feel
The
like
kind
it
of
works.
stuff
as
he
well.
came out with is like,
People have been saying he needs therapy. So
guys, if he got people
Give
walking
it
around,
to you give it to him.
it works
The
out.
last
It
time
works
it's
out.
gonna go.
Yeah, I think that's my dream collab to actually
That's
just to
crazy.
pick his mind out. Yeah, Kanye.
Who's your dream guest? Who do you guys like want
Oh.
like, to fill these seats out? Oh, she
Wait,
already
who?
knows.
I don't know.
Guys,
Oh,
I'm right here. No,
we've got-
guys, I'm right
oh,
here.
sorry.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
they're already on, guys.
No.
So,
Like, Chunks and Philly,
100%.
100%.
Oh,
That would be a
makes
good one.
so
I don't know
much
why
sense.
I took a minute.
Yeah, I know,
every
me
time
too.
we watch them, we're like, they're gonna come.
We're just
on.
like, oh my goodness.
Every time we're like, they're gonna come on.
Yeah, we just keep saying over and over.
I don't know
again,
You know,
what-
come
it
on.
can
I-
happen.
It
I
can
feel like
happen.
it's
He's
way
He's
more.
been talking about Perth, so might as well. You need to
way
come.
more-
Just see us,
like,
please.
you
Just
know?
see us for
Exactly.
you.
Yeah, like
I'm telling you, just
That's
look at
it.
that camera. You know the power of TikTok, man.
Swear to
That
God.
app,
It works.
that
swear
app,
to
you
God,
know.
he's probably watching it right now.
Yo, Chunks.
Chunks?
Yeah,
Philly,
Chunks.
if you guys are
Philly?
watching this, you guys need to come show these
Come-
girls some love. Man.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
But you know,
Next
it's
time you're in
possible.
Perth,
though.
we'll
It's
show you around.
possible.
You think?
Have you seen those girls' diary room?
Oh, I love
Oh,
them.
yes.
They just got shouted out by Better Squad last week. Nico saw
But they
their
came out of
stuff.
nowhere. Like they weren't even.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, they
No,
came
I
up on my
saw
TikTok
them.
like a week ago for the first time.
No,
And I was
for me,
like,
I
Wait, I
remember
haven't
this
seen this.
last year.
So they're these three,
This last year.
I was like,
two
these-
Somalis, I think one Sudanese
Yeah.
girls from
Yeah.
London, and they just used to just sit in the car and talk about
Ah,
random
those
stuff.
ones. Yeah. They're funny, really. They're funny.
And then they just started a podcast, and then just like they were very
And then they started
around.
the actual studio videos, like I want to know the ones that Beta Squad do and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the guest of people.
Yeah.
And then
that's the one I saw. That's the
so
one
I saw that
recently.
video when it actually first came out. I'm like, let's watch it. And then the next thing I go on my phone, I'm seeing Nico shout them out on their story.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
sick.
possible.
But I'm telling you, you know what it is? It's like people will show you love if they see you like, actually
Doing
doing
your
effort
thing.
in
Yeah.
your thing, And everyone wants to. The world has gotten a lot smaller in the future, like where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So you can have a connect in Tokyo and then come tomorrow and reach out with you guys. So
Exactly.
100%.
I think
Gonna come
I think
on
it's doable.
next episode, guys.
100%.
Yeah, that's great.
Crazy.
Fly them out.
Oh, right. Not that. Can't find them out. You said find
He's
them out.
sponsored by Qatar Airways. Come here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly. Actually, fly yourself.
Fly,
Take
yeah,
us with you guys.
Thank you.
holiday.
That's our own.
Free holiday. Do you have like dream people that you want to work with,
Dream people I want to work with.
or you want to meet, or like you want to just sit down and like
Talk and just get to know.
yeah.
I don't feel like there's a single person. I feel like I'm the type of person where, regardless if you're doing your thing, regardless if you're up or not, like I feel like there's a lot of people who are doing their thing that might not necessarily get the love that they deserve. But I just feel like I'm closer with people that I can respect than people that I'm like, oh, they're cool. I feel like it'd be good for business and like
True.
then
Yeah.
just go out in my way, reach
Yeah.
out to. So I feel like, because to be honest, you guys have a podcast, so it's like easy for you guys to have a person to sit. I'm just kind of like all over the place.
All over the place.
So I
yeah.
feel like my best way to like have a person to work with is just conversation. Just
Yeah.
sit down,
Bumping into
chit-chat,
them.
bump into them, see what we got in common, go from there.
Yeah.
Which is worked for me, but honestly, I don't really have one person.
Do you want to go back to playing basketball now that you're like very? I feel like you've been doing a lot of creative
Stuff for a while. Yeah, really. I've been really like, people don't see it. That's the thing. That's the one thing I hate. I love social media. I love everything, but because we're not, we don't all post our downs. We don't post our what's
daily
going
do.
wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like people just think it's
they
easy
see.
for you to think what you see is
Yeah.
100% all the story. I still want to play ball. I still want to be a basketball player. I still want to be a pro, and I still work towards it. I post my creative stuff a lot because my social media is where all my creative connects come
Makes
from.
sense. Yeah.
And when I was younger, I always used to say, I don't want to post my basketball online because basketball was my life as a high schooler. Basketball was my everything. Like it was
like
school and
private.
ball. And I was like, I respected people that I looked at and said, you're a great basketball player and you got a life. Like you got
Right,
a life
yeah.
outside of basketball. Because basketball is one of those sports where it's very like time consuming. If you don't like get infatuated with the sport, you're not going to get far. It takes up your sleep, your rest, your eating habit, everything about you. And then there was it was actually one of my friends. We played against each other, and I remember just looking. I swear, I thought this guy was just a party goer, just enjoys life, doesn't really hoop like that no more. Played against him, and he got better from when I last saw him. And I was asking him, like, bro, like, I thought you were out. Like, I thought you were. I'm out here busting my ass, excuse my French, working my butt off, posting it on social media, thinking like, oh yeah, everyone's seeing me work my butt off.
Yeah.
And this guy's just doing him having fun, and he's just cooked me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, bro, but
How?
social media is not everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that day, I said, I'm not posting basketball no more. I just want to post my creative stuff. I want everyone to think I'm not working so that when they do see me,
It's like a
It's
blow
like
out of
surprise.
nowhere. Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
feel like, I've done a lot of creative stuff, but I'm still trying my hardest. I really want to be a pro. Like I want to sign pro as soon as possible.
Do you train like every day?
I hoop. I'm about to hoop after this.
See?
I'm about to go hoop straight after this. 10 to midnight. And it says
That's
10 to midnight, but
crazy.
we leave until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's insane.
But you know the biggest problem in Australia, basketball? There's no gyms open 24/7. You go to America,
Really?
every neighborhood there's a gym open 24/7.
How is there nothing open here?
Because first of all, it's Perth. So if there
Oh, yeah.
is, everything's in Melbourne
Gotta
and
fix
Sydney.
that.
But because we're in Perth, we only got
Which is
one
crazy because we've got some huge basketballers that are coming out of Perth.
Gym. If
That's-
this city gave its basketball players the resources,
Right.
We'll be
we'd
blown up.
be. But shout out Land Performance Center. They just opened recently. I'd say like a year ago. They just
Hey,
opened.
you better get paid for these shout
Bro,
outs.
I'm being
not
so
gonna lie.
serious. Bro,
You
know
better
what it
get
is?
paid.
I honestly, it's not even about the money. These are actually good people.
Yeah.
Like people that saw a
Right.
problem and they were like, you know what, we need to do something because if we wait for someone, no one else is going to do it.
Yeah.
So those guys opened a gym, membership only. If you pay for it, You can get it 24-hour access. They have a shooting machine, which is not common in Australia. And yeah, man, it's worked out. But I love those guys. Those guys have helped me out a lot.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're getting told to shut up.
All right. Well,
But
okay.
do you guys have anything else to say?
I got anything off here?
Yeah.
I'm in,
What, you want to drop something?
No, I have an announcement to make here.
Go ahead. Go to the announcement.
Well, we have,
Woo.
I don't know if you guys seen it, Therapy. The season 1 therapists have been announced, and we are looking for season 2 therapists, and I have got one that I want to announce right now. So RealTalk Podcast, if you guys can do us the honor.
Girl, we famous
Wow.
now.
You guys made it. You guys made it.
I'm
You guys
gonna call
made
my
it.
mom right after
Yeah,
this.
me
I
too.
made it. Yeah.
No, I need an answer.
Oh, sorry.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
He's putting us on camera so we don't say no.
Oh, are you real? Oh, you real for that? Oh,
Yeah,
you
for
guys
real.
are-
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll say 100% for her too. That's a great way to end
That's
it.
a great way to end it.
That was a good way to end it.
I had to.
But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. This was a random one, but we'd love to. This was a good one.
Very good one.
We needed to show people who you are.
Shout out
and
the girls, man.
This
You
is not
guys
the
are-
last time that you guys.
Oh, no,
are
you'll
gonna
be
come on.
back.
Don't worry, you'll
Yeah.
be back.
You'll be back.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. You guys can't
and
get
check
rid of
them out.
us.
We'll link everything down below. Everything they do, Instagram, anything else y'all want me to link?
Nah, man, just
That.
if you're watching, bro, show these girls some love. They're putting the city on.
Thank you. Thank
Putting the
you.
city on.
But,
I haven't
yeah.
said much, but yeah. Thank you.
Peace,
for
y'all.
watching. All right. See ya.